Welcome to the Genshin Upgrader, the tool that helps you see the potential of your artifacts and characters in Genshin Impact. Before we get started, it is important to understand that this tool will not calculate any damage increase for you. Instead, the upgrader looks at the artifacts and checks for each of your character builds. How many substats are valuable, missing, or already wasted. For many builds, there is even a number of substats that will always be useless. The valuable substats are color-coded. Each color represents a different type of substat. The missing substats indicate their roll chance with their height. By looking at the height of the bars, you can see how likely it is to reach that number of substats. For example, if the last missing substat covers half the height, you have a 50% chance of winning all rolls when you level the artifact to the max. Every artifact is evaluated for every character build you have added. Even the number of substats the character could additionally gain when leveling the artifact is displayed. The highest possible improvement, as well as the level of the artifact, is shown on the artifact. If the artifact is currently equipped, the wearer of the artifact is displayed on its left side. There is also an overview of all characters and their total substat rolls. In this overview, the artifacts show the number of substats that could have rolled better. So, how do we find artifacts that we might want to upgrade? The upgrader shows you two different lists. The first list displays your character builds, and the second list shows your artifacts. Both lists can be filtered using the bar at the bottom of the screen. Let's say we are currently running Emblem Domains. This set is an amazing all-rounder that works on many builds. When you filter for the set, all the characters that can use the set are shown. The same goes for the artifacts. When you filter for the set, only the artifacts from this set are shown. The next filter allows you to switch between flower, feather, and so on. If the piece can roll into different main stats, you can also filter for those. The last filter allows you to display off pieces. This means that the artifact is not part of the set you've chosen. This can be useful if you want to see if there are any artifacts that could be an upgrade, even though they are not part of the currently selected set. Now, there is one more filter that is not selectable in the bar. When you click on a character, the list of artifacts updates to show only the artifacts that would be an upgrade or side grade for that character. Also, if there is no specific set already selected, the artifacts are filtered to show only the artifacts that the build wants to use. The last thing you might have noticed is that the artifacts are already sorted and categorized roughly by the chance of getting an upgrade. If no character is selected, you can also see artifacts with a trash can icon. These artifacts provide no upgrade for any build. Now that you've seen how to explore your artifacts, let's see how you can set up the upgrader for your account. At the top, you'll find two buttons, one to import your artifacts and another to add your character builds. To import artifacts, you first need to scan your inventory. There are many options to do this. My favorite method uses the free screen recorder, OBS. First, you open the game's artifact inventory and browse to an equipped artifact. You start the recording and scroll through all artifacts until you reach the end. You then open ArtiScan and add the video. After a short automatic calibration, the tool will be ready to process the artifacts. Once processing is complete, you can copy the result to the clipboard. In the upgrader, simply paste the result into the text field and click Save. If you want to save some time, you also have the option to only import artifacts from a specific set. For this, you would filter the inventory in the game for the set and select the set in the upgrader before pasting the data. Now that we have imported the artifacts, we'll want to add some builds. Again, we'll open the menu at the top of the screen. First, we'll select the character we want to add a build for. At the bottom, we click on Add Build. We now have an empty build equipped to Itto. If we are still pre-farming artifacts for a character, or want to add multiple builds, we can select a different character who should wear the artifacts in the meantime. Next, we select the sets, main stats, and substats that the build wants to use. This should be quick and easy. If you're not sure what stats to choose, there are many guides online that can help you. You should now be ready to explore your artifacts and find the best upgrades for your characters. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to ask them in the comments of this video. I hope you will enjoy using the Genshin Upgrader.